Saturday morning I'll put top water that produces any kind of bite. Hey, good morning, Captain Haddock, Haddock, pronounce that correctly. What's up, man? I'm working, putting in the work. Always putting in the work, dude. Trying to be like you. Damn grass. Ew. Want to hook myself. What's up, bass fishing? Trying to top water this morning. See if we get lucky with that. Whopper plopper. East Coast, North Carolina. This is what we're throwing this morning. Hopefully get lucky. We'll see. I haven't had any fish express any interest in it. But maybe this morning could be different. It's a bit overcast this morning, but it's alright. It's keeping the sun out. Be another hot one today. It's a big pond that feeds into this bigger pond that's on the other side. Like I said, I'm just throwing it to see if it works. I've had it's my only popper. Give this like 10 minutes of throwing. We'll see. I got my other setups to see if this doesn't work. I did bring some other options. I did bring the chatterbait with the creature, and then Got a weightless worm on my bait caster. Yo, let's just keep it chill this morning. It's too early for that. I'm just fishing here again behind my house like I always do every day. See if we can catch a monster. Throwing a whopper plopper to see if it gets any hits. Who knows? Maybe the fish might be into this. Might go for it anymore. Oh, we recording. Good. Try throwing, see if I like throw it and pause. See if I give the fish any time to get on this at all. I'll be honest with you, I really don't know how to fish this thing, so I'm just trying to see if it'll work. I'm trying to reel it every few feet, pause for like a few seconds. So my question to you is, do you just continuously retrieve it, or do you like pause after going like a few feet? To give the fish a chance to get onto it. Because everything else you throw, you like throw it, pop it and then let it sit. Come on, come on. This feels good. Okay. Take that advice into account. I appreciate that. Yeah, me neither. That's just crazy. I can't go for that. That's pretty funny. Yes. Thanks, Anthony. All right. There's not much coverage in this pond. I guess, really, honestly, there's a lot of structure, though. No fish yet. I've been throwing this thing for like 15 minutes. Damn. All right, I need to switch it up. I'm gonna go with what I know might work. Don't want to hook myself. Come on. There we go. What's going on here? Let me go grab the other stuff. Pretty quiet this morning. All right. This has always got me something. So, but I'm gonna switch it out because it's a little worn out. You beat hell. No, nothing yesterday. I gave up after a while. trying to figure out what's leaking in my bag, yo. I don't know. We're not gonna try. I don't want to do that. I just don't like the way that look and feel. Yeah, I appreciate that, Anthony, man. I hope everything's all right for you today, man. I mean, we're pushing 80 degrees here, which is still hot. I mean, I'm in East Coast, North Carolina, so we still got a lot of hot days to work with. I'm gonna see if I can throw a worm here. Let's do a curly tail worm, zoom, black and red. I haven't thrown this in a while, but we're gonna see if this is gonna work. All right, so yeah, still trying to figure out what these fish like in this pond. So this is what I'm gonna throw. It's not the biggest. Hopefully it creates a stir down there. That's relatively straight. All right. So we'll see if this works here. This needs to be on the left side of me, so I don't hit it. Would I eat a squid for $1? Yeah, calamari. Oh, this is really light. Eee. I don't know if I like that. We'll see if this works. I do need to go on a shopping spree. I need to get some more, bunch of everything. Went inside my tackle bag, everything was like blown out. Oh my god, no, that bait's not gonna work. Too light without a weight. I need something that's gonna have a little more. Thought that was the chosen one. But it's not. We have to switch it up. I'm trying to use a darker color worm though. I was not expecting that. This needs to be weighted. It's not getting the cast that I'm hoping for. Here we go. Found some. Got my Strike King. Alright, this goes back there. Alright, so this is what we're gonna throw. This here. This is a shimmy sweet tater pie. Let's get it going. Got a busy morning, so I'm trying to get what I can get done. I got some work I gotta do. All right. See if this can put me in the game here. That thing was just heavy. The cast, I feel it. I feel the difference already. lucky here this morning here shortly. Hey, Mr. Crow. Just walking down. I forgot how this thing works. Alright, here we go. We're catching a fish this morning. That's the plan. Always the plan. I really need to get my polarized sunglasses fixed. That's what I gotta melt them off. All my tackle fell out of my case, so I gotta clean that up, reorganize. It's always something you want to see first thing in the morning when you're trying to fish. No, fishing for bass this morning. Throwing weightless worm. It's like an orange, black, green color, dark. Still trying to figure out what these fish like to eat. What gets them going. They switch it up sometimes. Oh, definitely. It's one thing I learned about bass fishing is there's no rush in the bite. I think actually say I might be able to make it down to the boat. Yeah. Of course I watch sports. should watch sports fishing. I might be better at it. I don't have one in particular when it comes to football or soccer. Like American football, yeah, I like Carolina Panthers. They're god awful. Awful. Trying to figure out what all these bubbles in the water is coming from. I don't know if that's bait. It's gotta be bait fish or something. Maybe it's turtles. Or it could be the alligator. Who knows? Sun's coming out now. Eee, no sunglasses. Let's keep moving, y'all. Let's keep moving. Time flies by though when you're not catching fish. And after 30 minutes, with nothing interested in tater. There is an alligator somewhere. Where? I don't know. Oh, is that a carp that just came up? That could be carp doing this too. But there's 2 alligators hanging out here somewhere. I don't know where. Probably snoozing right now. We have a lot of them here in North Carolina on the East Coast. I haven't seen one like in the basin, which is brackish salt water. Like right off the front of my boat in the marina. And then on a rare occasion you'll see them like at the beach, like wash up on shore. Oh. So I'm trying to fish off this point here. I know fish come in and out. 'Cause that's what the alligator does, it comes in here. Hey, good morning, Greg. What is poppin'? Hope everyone's having a great morning, though. I'm not even up front. This is my. It's not a bad way to start the day. It's a little hectic in the morning trying to get the kids everywhere, but you know. largemouth. We do have sea bass. You gotta go a little bit off. You gotta go a little bit offshore to catch those guys. Anything that's worth a keeper. Well, we had our fair share of rain, so I'm not even. They just opened up the beach. Brunswick County just kids aren't even not in school right now. They've been going remote. I think tomorrow will be their first day back after all the crazy rain that we've had last Monday. Didn't help that we had a king tide though too, so that really made things go sideways. I hope to get down to them both though here shortly, so we can. Might even take it out instead of fishing from the dock. Who knows? It was pretty crazy. I mean, the water got up pretty high here, but it never gets to the point where it's like up to the back of the fence or anything like that. Normally, this middle, like island, is what is covered, and then um, but that's the extent. Even when we had like a bad Florence back in like 2018, massive hurricane that came through. Knock on wood, we never had to deal with any type of like high water coming up on the property. Mm-mm-mm. Keep making our rounds, making our rounds. Let's try off this point here. I don't know what's going on here, but not what I want to be doing. Back-to-back casts. Alright. Backlash machine. I like that. They come in normally pairs, and then it's like nothing. So far away. Yeah, I do got a spinning rod. I got a bunch of spinning rods. That's what I normally fish with, but um, sometimes backlashes happen. It's the nature of the beast. Alright, alright. Yeah, I'm on the East Coast. I'm Wilmington, East Coast, North Carolina. It's about an hour north of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I would love to be able to catch fish from top water. I'm still Trying to dial this bass fishing thing in. Much better saltwater fishing. I plan on mixing it up at some point. I want to try to catch some carp out here, but I need to get some corn, canned corn, and I need to get some tackle too, some smaller hooks. Well, I haven't been on the Carolina Skiff yet. I went there last week to get my stick anchor off of the whole. And then normally I would go on Tuesday. That's when my kid has practice, a longer practice, so that allows me at least like an hour and a half to be on the boat if I want to fish. But that did not happen because practice got canceled. So yeah, hopefully today's the day. I'm gonna try to go down to the boat, get on the skiff. I won't go too far out of the basin, just kind of keep it close by. Maybe fish Snowcut, Cape Fear River. Gonna see how the tide's doing. See if there's hopefully bait's running. I eat up a lot of my time trying to catch bait, so I'm hoping there's bait in the bait bin next to me, or there's bait up by the grass I can like catch really quickly. Nothing today. Nope. I haven't figured out the science behind the fish yet. Bass fishing is freaking hard, in my opinion. Oh, that'd be fun. Yo, that's crazy. We have sturgeon here. I just never seen anyone caught one. Not here, but like in the Cape Fear River. Because I see like warning sign posted around like the public ramps. You know, because obviously they're protected species here. Yeah, I tried whopper plopper this morning in the smaller pond, but that thing, again, I just don't have high confidence with it yet. What I'm throwing right now, fish I've caught with. But I'm always trying something new, see what works, what doesn't work. Right now, I don't know what works. Not these bass. I was throwing for like 30 minutes with the whopper plopper thing, was nothing. Not a single strike. That indicated that fish was even interested in it. Maybe when time change, I can get up a little bit earlier because I have a little more daylight to work with. What fish are in this water? We have garfish, crappie, largemouth bass, uh, bluegill, catfish. Fish just jump right in front of me. Get there. Let's see if we can get something there. UNCW, University of North Carolina, Wilmington. Go Seahawks. Just want one fish, y'all. Just one. Bait should be sitting on the top of the fish and just jump. Yeah, but my top water is way over there. I was like walking. So we're gonna push through with this here and see what happens. Eventually I gotta get off this here because I got work to do. Gotta go find some sponsors for a golf tournament that I'm putting on for my kids' soccer club. I do got a kitty cast net that I can try out, actually, if I can catch some live bait. I don't have my bubblers on the boat. I guess I need to bring that back with me later. Or get like a little minnow container. I'm curious with live like bait fish, what kind of hook you're using for that. I'm assuming you're not using anything big. Yeet. Backlash machine. What is it? 9:17. Yeah, but every morning I try to put an hour in on my stream and then try to do an hour in the afternoon. So if I get on late this evening, it's because then I'm gonna get on the boat and I'll stream from, try some saltwater fishing. Last time I caught a speckled trout. Well, got it right up to the boat, forgot to net it. It popped off, and then my buddy Abe caught a nice sized keeper flounder. But we can't keep flounders. Yeah, I appreciate the sub. Let that sit for a second there. You know, like by boat or surf fishing at Myrtle Beach? I'll fish wherever if I can do it. I do want to get a South Carolina license because flounder season is open there all year long, and I've been seeing people just crushing it. I mean, that's probably the biggest thing, if anything, while we fish in South Carolina, just so I can try to catch flounder, because you can keep it, unlike North Carolina. Crank. I've not tried a crankbait. What I need to do is I need to get a couple more rod and reels set up so I can diversify my setup so I can continue to experiment with different options. Because when I saltwater fish, I primarily use a Carolina rig. I mean, just try and true, it works well, unless I'm using the swim bait to catch in something a little bit, shallower water or in a creek. But normally Carolina rig is what I use when I'm saltwater fishing with a spinning reel combo. So I just need to get a couple more rod and reels that I can have set up to try. I just hate tying on different things and switching out. It's such a waste of time. I see why people bring like as many rods and reels with that they do, just to not deal with that. Oh yeah, we got bluegills all day. These kids that live on the street over here, they're always catching bluegills with just bread. But I swear I tried with bread and nothing. Nothing. But I think I figured out. I think it's the hook size that I have. Okay. Let's check it out. I don't sleep on Walmart. Walmart has a lot of stuff. You don't have to break the bank to have some quality gear. Plus, I break things off all the time, so you know. I'm fishing out. I always fish out here. This is right off my backyard. Like that's my house right here, back fence, and so I can fish this anytime I want to. And then I'm 10 minutes from pulling up to the marina, hopping on the boat to do saltwater out of the Atlantic Intercoastal Waterway, or going out Atlantic Ocean, or fishing Cape Fear River. So every day I'll live stream, at least trying to catch fish back here, which is very far in between. As far as like actually catching fish, and then like I said, I'll get on the boat and try a little bit of saltwater if the conditions allow for me to. I know in my mind I say I slow it down, but my hands don't do it. All right, we're all right. FedNon represent. These bass are really bougie. I don't know what they like. I just figure I gotta put myself in the game. It doesn't always work out, but at least I'm trying. I learn something new every day. Might even set up, just get some chicken liver. Ooh, what was that? Just had a hit there. Get some chicken liver and just do some catfish and just set the poles up. Get a cooler and have a lawn chair. All right, yeah. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I would love to. Maybe when next year, try to take the boat up to Myrtle Beach. Like, this is what I'm throwing. It's tater color on weightless offset hook with this Zebco Quantum Nitrous. It's like a $25 bait caster, nothing expensive. Gets the job done. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So like I said, I need to go do some shopping. do some shopping. Um, but I've caught fish with this, so I will say that I've caught with this hook. But that might explain when I get some strikes, I'm not setting the hook. Yeah, I have some bullets, some I don't know what size, but they're not that big. Maybe 3/8 bullet weights. Put that down. I gotta check the. I gotta check the tide, see what it's hitting on later on this afternoon. In theory, I get about an hour. My kids' practice is like 6:30. I can drop off early, get down to the boat. Again, hopefully there's bait in the bait bin, and we can try to catch fish fairly quickly. Ooh, okay. Okay. This bass fishing thing is definitely an art. It's all like trolling offshore for fish. That's like an art. I'm not good at that. It's not my forte. I focus more on inshore fishing, if anything. I'm gonna push the limit. I just don't like going offshore by myself, so you never know. Crazy things happen on the water. If I go out, I'd rather go out not by myself. At this point, I might just switch and just go old school bobber, some red worms, and sit on a bucket upside down. See what I can catch that way. And I gotta get a drain plug for this boat over here. Let's see. This boat here. So there's a little blue boat that I can take out too. My neighbor has a trolling motor. It's his boat, but keeps it back here for the community to be able to take advantage of. Alright, well, it's been a fun morning fishing. Like all good things, it must do come to an end. Again, like I said, I'm still learning. Some days it's on, most days it's almost on. But you gotta keep trying. Do I got a trolling motor? I don't have a trolling motor for that boat there, but I have a trolling motor on my Carolina skiff that is a game changer. Like I would not, that was a must-have with my boat when I bought it. Sorry, I'm trying to fix this tripod mount. Makes it easy for me to carry it. tripod on the skiff makes it easier to get around. Try different spots. Because they always say 90% of the fish is in 10% of the water. I'm just fishing in 90% of the water half the time. At least back here, that's what I feel like. Because that pond, this is not as deep as retention pond itself. And it used to be larger. This is a natural body of water in this neighborhood here. But out in the middle, I would guess is probably like 10, not maybe 12 feet. Because I have an anchor pole that I could not set, which I believe is like 10 feet. So it's pretty deep out in the middle. So yeah, me using like something that's weighted might make more sense to try. I'm just curious, what do people keep their soft plastic in? Like I had like the Ziploc, like a case thing with like built-in Ziploc, like hole punch Ziploc. But issue like this here, this gulp here, I think it's just leaking through or something. But it's annoying. I'm like, why is my hand wet? Actually, that's pretty smart. Maybe that's what I need to do. That would have never occurred to me until you just said that. It'll make things much easier instead of having everything all together. Because it's a lot of crap, man. That will go for my. See, I had this. I didn't even throw this today. Just not enough time. So, yeah, they're not that expensive, man. They're like, I maybe spent honestly no more than $30, if even that, for both. So I don't fish with anything crazy. I've lost too many to have anything like that high end to be throwing. So if I ever take it a little more serious, I definitely will upgrade. But in the meantime, these do the job and gets me on the water without any problem. But I'm about to sign off. Might be back out here later on this afternoon. Weather permitting, I'm definitely going to be on the Carolina Skiff this evening, so I'll probably go live from there. So, but I hope everyone has a fantastic day. Thanks, Anthony, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, you'll go broke fishing, but hopefully I catch you guys next time out here on the water. In the meantime, take it easy. Appreciate sub.